Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
Well, 12 minutes past 12 o'clock, Wednesday afternoon. You know the 12 o'clock hour, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. We've got the new music review segment, and you know how it is now. We're never alone. We always have the people who are in the music business proper join us on the show. And today we've got a music producer and A&R. We've got Trick in the studio.
Drum roll,
right? How far now? How you doing?
Thank you, Sarah. I'm happy to be here. I'm all right.
You are. I can see you're shining. You're shining.
As I should be.
As you should be, chopping the music money. But how long? Let's give our listeners a little overview of who you are. So how long have you been in the music business?
Well, in the music business per se, I would say roughly 1 year.
Roughly 1 year?
Yes.
Just 1 year and you've done all of this?
I mean,
wow.
We can only bless God.
But how about producing on the side?
Okay, that's where the length is. Professionally, 4 years.
4 years. So how did you get into that?
That one's a very long one. So it goes way back, from leveraging on little piano lessons to just seizing the initiative and trying and hustling and bustling till we finally make it.
Absolutely makes sense. Well, the new music review segment, so many new songs come out every week in the Afrobeat scene. And last Friday, we had, a choke. It was like everybody had some things to drop.
It's like they all planned it. I don't even know.
Now this person here, Ruga, let me take the cat out of the box. Ruga released 2 songs last weekend, and that was Jonzing Boy and Bun Bun.
Yeah.
Yes. Quickly, which one do you prefer out of the two?
I'm feeling Jonzing World at the moment. It's like Ruga strikes again. He always gives us a hit, always.
Okay, we'll be finding out what he means by Ruga striking again. Let's go listen to this song right now. Brand new from Ruga. This one is called Jonzing Boy. And when I hear the word Jonzing, I still think of the Prince. You say Jonzing Boy.
Yeah, that line always rings a bell.
You see, let's go play the song, and when we come back, we'll delve straight into it. Don't go nowhere.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
It's 18 minutes past 12 now. We just listened to that one, excuse me, brand new from Ruga, and that is Jonzing Boy. Let's get straight into it. We've got Trick with us in the studio, and we're about to dissect this particular song. So earlier we said 2 songs were released, Jonzing Boy and Bun Bun. And you said you preferred Jonzing Boy. So let's start off with why. What was that thing that struck you the most about Jonzing Boy?
Okay, the thing with Jonzing Boy is, hearing it at first, it has that happy feel to it, which is very, 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 very key in Bedu. And yes, Ruga-ish. Everything was well put together, not so much going on, simple, but ideal. Everything had its space. The mixing, top notch.
Okay.
I can go on and on, but let me let you speak.
Okay, let me speak. But then I like that you had to delve into the mixing parts. But actually, I want to know, Ruga has set a standard for himself from the first day we ever heard Ruga's voice.
The very first one.
Every time there is new Ruga music coming, expectations are very high, and somehow he surpasses those expectations, which is really interesting, which is why I love him so much. But that's not the conversation.
Yeah.
But do you think that this particular song, Jonzing Boy, actually met up with expectations based off of the Ruga standard of music?
Yes, honestly, you literally took the words out of my mouth. I was going to talk about how consistent he's been, in terms of releasing the songs. They've always kept to a certain standard, and this one didn't fall short.
Okay. So the lyrics now. So there's a part that actually struck my attention. The part where he said something about him coming into the game with one eye. When I heard that, I was like, this guy, he always catches crews with his music. But let's talk about the lyrics. Do you think that the message was passed? And first off, what message do you think he was passing? From your own perspective now, what message do you get from this record, Jonzing Boy?
Yeah, first things first, this is confident Ruga, it's the self-assurance, I'm the guy.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Each song, if you don't believe the last one, don't worry. This one is here for you again.
Yeah.
It's self-confidence. I'm the guy, and this is about the second or third time he's doing it. The confident Ruga.
Yeah.
And it's always working. So it hasn't missed again. So
Ruga has this energy that appeals to everybody, both the guys and the girls. It doesn't come off as cocky. It's just confidence. Yeah, he
Yes.
didn't get. I think I was having a
It's
conversation with someone yesterday, and we were like, with Ruga, he never got to the arrogant. Like, he's not in the arrogant phase. He is very much in the confident phase. Like,
Yes. So it's sometimes when you're too confident, it comes off as cocky. So
Yeah.
so Ruga is like just right in the middle. He's confident. He's
but
not
he's
too
not
cocky.
cocky. He's not cocky. Do you think he's cocky a bit?
No, Ashiwaju was kind of cocky, but like it's still a good song.
I thought that
so
was
it's like
confident.
right. Yes, that's the thing. That's the thing with confidence. Sometimes when it depends on who's listening. If it's too much, you feel the person is cocky, but
Yeah.
just right in the middle. He strikes the balance
He
between confident and cocky.
He really does. And another thing I really like about this song is the Jonzing thing. I mean, when you hear Jonzing, even with their label, the label, when you see that Jonzing, the first thing that comes to my, at least, well, speaking for myself, is just that different song. It's
Exactly.
a Jonzing world. So him coming out and saying, I'm a Jonzing boy, and it's like him reaffirming
Yeah.
his journey and even where he's heading to that we are yet to see,
So it's almost like a label anthem kind of thing. It's like the only difference is that there were more people on the track, but this is almost like a label kind of like song rollout. I'm Jonzing, and also the fact that the lingo itself, Jonzing, is almost
It's
like a
fresh.
slang.
Yeah.
It goes a little way back, so everyone can kind of relate to it. Like Jonzing, okay.
But I think then I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but then they made it feel like Jonzing was what's the word now? Jonzing wasn't exactly like the coolest
It was
thing.
like buzzed.
Yeah.
But I mean, being buzzed could be cool sometimes,
It could
depending. Yeah.
I mean, it
The
could
feeling,
be, right?
yeah.
Now I'm thinking about the way you said it's like a label anthem. I mean, Ruga and Rema on this record wouldn't have been bad.
Who knows? I mean, if the execs are here, and I'm sure they're listening, so there you go. We
There
just
you
helped
go,
you out
right?
there.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
It's 12:30 now, and we just listened to Ruga's Jonzing Boy. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're having new music review on the radio, and literally, this is the song that we're dissecting. Ruga's brand new Jonzing Boy. How excited are you for the album? Because this song and Bun Bun are like the lead singles for the Rule the World album, which is Ruga's debut album. Do you think that with these songs out right now that there's something new? That's the word, because something good is Ruga. There will definitely be something good. But do you think there's
100%.
something new, like a breath of fresh air from Ruga, like an improved and updated version of Ruga's music?
I just expect consistency, to be very honest. Yes, there'll be new stuff, but sometimes if it's not broken, don't fix it. So there would still be these kind of songs, and he's just in his lane, so it's not like you might expect something
different totally out of the
but
box.
there will be quality, and it will stay quality. That one is standard.
I like that you mentioned quality. Let's take it down to Cook Beats. The producer. I was asking you off air because I was like, I don't think there's any song that I've heard from Ruga that wasn't produced by that guy.
Well, he's done majority of the
Ruga's,
songs, and
yeah.
and in all fairness, one day we're going to sit down and talk about their chemistry, because
Let's talk about it now. That's where
they
we're
just
sitting.
keep they just keep producing records and no one is saying anything. That chemistry is almost Drake and 40-esque. Like it's really, really good, and it's always been working for them. I don't know what it is. Probably they shouldn't leave themselves. They should just continue
Ruga is
making
one of
the
those.
records.
Ruga is one of those artists that I wish I could be in the studio with him when he's making music. I think it's going to be such a vibe.
Yeah, and just like just to see the creative process, how he comes up with all these songs, and how they come together.
Yeah, that's something I would really like to see. 100%.
I won't even lie, me too. Like, please put me in your session. Please.
He said, please put me in your session. But then there's something about Ruga that I really like, and I think that a lot of people don't pay attention to, and that is his vocals. Ruga is an amazing singer.
Yes.
But he is one of those artists who don't really have to like do too much. Just chill. But
That's the thing. Like, that's exactly the thing. The work has been put in. It's very clear. He's taking time to develop himself before coming out. So there's hardly any misses. Even if the song is not a banger, the quality is there.
yeah.
The vocals are sharp.
Yeah.
And you can tell that he's looking after it too. So it's not just, you don't see the first song was good. Oh, now why is it sounding so bad? No. consistency. It's always been there.
Yeah, and even when he performs live as well, Ruga's voice is really good. He takes care of it.
Exactly. We should also give credit to the management too, because that's not a one man show.
True.
People have put in work to make sure that's happening, and they should get their flowers.
Right. So the Prince, Sean, here are your flowers.
All right, take it.
But then we've been talking about what we love so much about the song. Now let's see. Is there anything on this record that you are not exactly comfortable with?
Nah. Everything's calm. I love the record.
Okay.
Everything came together. Everything. What about the song is about 3 minutes 5 seconds? I think maybe the song could have been shorter. That doesn't always work. It's not, how I put it, it's not a set rule.
I mean, it's not, but I'm
Exactly.
just saying that for me personally, I'm speaking for myself now. Personally, I just feel like a song like Jonzing Boy should be max 2 minutes 30 seconds.
I feel a good song is a good song, and I don't think it's bounded by time and what's up.
This is me just actively looking for something wrong, no be say I get any problem.
It's a good song. You're going to bump that whole 3 minutes and forget it's 3 minutes
and repeat
and play it again
and again and again.
And again. Even the beat on its own, if you even towards the beat on its own is good. Just listen to it on its own self.
Yeah, that's very true, and that's something about. I mean, basically almost all Afrobeat producers, like you can actually just have a very good time.
They always nail it. They always nail it.
They always do.
Always.
And shout outs to the artists who always deliver as well, like Ruga.
Hats off.
He said hats off. Okay.
Hats off.
But if there's anything that you could have added on the song, we get it that the song is perfect. But now let's just say Trick was called in, A&R guy. What are you gonna do differently on this particular record?
Maybe the bounce, but it just comes from my own producer head.
Okay,
the bounce is kind of familiar. I wouldn't go more into that, but the bounce is kind of familiar, and I might have wanted a bit of uniqueness, because I like my thing to not ring a bell of something else.
Oh,
but other than that, it doesn't take anything from the song.
What?
Don't ask me the following question.
No, no, it's not a bad question, but I just really want to know, like, what song is it reminding you of?
It gives a 23 bounce. Don't come for me, but it gives a 23
Burna Boy's
bounce.
23.
Kind of. In a way.
But you know there's something about
it doesn't take anything from the song.
Of course, 100%. But I wanted to say, there's something about stepping on familiar terrain, especially from the audience perspective. Sometimes when they can relate the song to something they used to love, it's like a cheat code.
Exactly. That's why it was deliberate.
Right?
I would say it was deliberate.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And boom, it worked.
It worked.
So my opinion doesn't really matter at this point.
Yes, absolutely, it did work.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
Okay, we have some messages here. Let me see if I can take maybe one or two right here. So this person says, one berry, Tani. Guy, why did you start with Yoruba? Why? I have to skip through that part. Sorry, Skills is not here too. Oh, Trick, you're a Yoruba guy. So please help me change this to proper English. Read it really well. Really well. Pronounce it the right way. Pronounce it the right way. One berry.
Tani.
Why is it taking so long to just read the message? Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to take it anyhow, Sha. The person said, I'm going to start from the English. The person says, who know me? Okay, I think the person was trying to sing the Prince's Jonzing World. Yes, and then he now goes, now my own remix with this, I beg Ruga, give them a city hot. You guys in the studio are doing well, keep it up. And this is Ray Ray from Isolom. Okay, I feel like if I had understood that Yoruba part, like the communication would have been more correct.
It's probably saying one berry, Tanya Moba.
Right.
I'll be there, one.
Right. But anyways, thank you so much for your message. So now let's continue the conversation and basically wrap it up. So I was thinking something off air. I was thinking, you said something earlier that this is just basically the anthem for Jonzing World record label. And I was like, remember when Ruga came out, the unveiling of Ruga, before the Ruga pandemic EP drops, that's his debut EP, there was this particular song, I think it was titled One Shirt, where he featured Rema and the Prince.
The Prince.
So what if this song should have been the song?
Maybe they have a remix of it that they haven't told us yet, but yeah, it could be.
It could be, yeah.
And they could have come out with this too.
They could have, but I would like to see a remix with Different and Rema.
I think that would slap.
That would slap.
Yeah, it will.
That would slap. Okay, but let's wrap up quickly. Yeah, if you're gonna rate the song over a 10, what are you gonna give it?
I'll give it an 8.
8. Why? Tell me why you removed 2.
Yeah, because I mean, no song can be perfect.
I think Bruno Mars Just the Way You Are is perfect. That's an 11 over 10.
I'll give it a 9. Sure. It's me.
You give Bruno Mars 9.
Yeah, no, I'll give him 9.
Leave my show.
I'm a lecturer. Nobody can take 10.
This is the Nigerian problem. Wow. But really, why you not gonna give this one a 9 now? Let's start with that.
Well, I feel like I've given you the answer earlier.
Which is?
Uniqueness, It's not standing out. It
It
reminds me of something.
So that's the only reason.
Yeah,
fact
that's
that
the only
reminds
reason.
you.
Other than that, it's a banger.
Every other thing is a banger,
Yeah.
right? Well, if I was gonna review the song, I'm a huge Ruga fan. So like maybe 9 or 10 because I really like him.
Why are you sparing the?
The thing is,
Give him the 10 with your full chest.
with my full chest. Yeah. No, let me give him 9. So I will not be too bad because I know that even listening to myself while I'm speaking about this song, you can just tell how much I really like Ruga, and I don't like it.
But it's a good song. I mean, you can't help it. So yeah,
it is a good song. Well, good luck to you, Ruga. We're looking forward to the Rule the World album. Like, I really cannot wait for that album. And congratulations to him right now with his whole Europe tour and everything.
yeah, it's doing numbers.
He's doing really well. Like, I see the videos and I'm just so impressed.
The
And
crowd is buzzing.
it's crazy.
It's mad.
It's
mad.
crazy. But anyways, thank you for joining us on the show, Trick. But
It's a pleasure.
if people listening right now want to find out more about you on social media, where do they go?
All right, you can go to my Instagram, my Twitter. It's all official Trick. OFFICIALTRIK.
Official Trick.
Yep.
And if I ask you to come on the show again, would you come?
I'll think about it.
Why? You don't want me to put you on the spot? Let me tell you, this guy has so many things he wanted to say, but he chose not to.
Is that what I told you?
You are choosing peace.
Is that what I told you?
Instead of violence. But no, it's not violence. Peace instead of truth.
So everything I said here is not true. Is that what
It's true,
Yeah.
but you know
But-
you're not saying some things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you for joining us on the show, Trick.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.